Good morning everyone and a warm welcome to today's inter-house debate competition on the occasion of National Sports Day. It's truly said, the mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Today, we bring together bright young minds to explore an age-old yet ever-relevant question. What should schools prioritize more, academics or sports? The classroom trains the intellect, while the playground shapes character, courage and teamwork. We are here not just to hear arguments, but to witness perspectives that challenge, inspire and reflect the voices of our future leaders. Let us celebrate the power of debate, where respect for differing views is the first sign of education. Now, I invite Mrs. Pillai, teacher, to brief you about the significance of the day.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mrs. Pillai. I would like to stress on the significance of the day. 29th August marks a day of national pride, National Sports Day, celebrated in the honor of Major Dhyan, the legendary hockey player often called the Wizard of Hockey. He once said, "The game taught me everything I know about life." Major Dhyan's brilliance on the field brought India Olympic gold. But beyond medals, he showed us the discipline, focus and resilience that sports can instill. In an age where students face immense academic pressure, this day reminds us to also nurture physical fitness, mental well-being and sporting spirit. Let this debate be a tribute to both the pen and the playground. Let us now understand the rules and procedure. I invite Kalkata teacher to elaborate the same.
Good morning one and all. I am Mrs. Kavita Kapoor. Before we begin with the intellectual face-off, let me walk you through the rules that will guide us today. So we have two teams, Team Academica, that is standing for academics as a greater priority, and Team Sportica, that's standing for sports as equal, or you can say to be given more emphasis in education. Each team comprises 4 participants from class 10. The speaking order has already been decided through a chit-picking process. Moderators for the event, Mrs. Pillai and I, will be seated at the center of the stage with one team on each side. Let's take a look at the other rules. The rules should be strictly followed. Any violation will lead to deduction of marks. Reading from a prepared text is not allowed. Penalties will be applied if found doing so. Use of disrespectful language is strictly prohibited. Each speaker will be given 3 minutes. There will be a bell at the end of 2 minutes to indicate that you have only 1 minute left, and a final bell will be given at the end of 3 minutes to stop speaking. After all the speakers have presented, there will be a rebuttal round. 2 minutes will be given to prepare for the rebuttals. Maximum of 10 minutes will be given to each team to present their rebuttals. So the participants should put forth short, relevant questions from one team to the other. The judges will evaluate how well the speakers respond. If a speaker receives more questions, 10 points will be awarded for the rebuttal. After the rebuttal, each team gets 2 minutes to prepare and 30 seconds for one speaker to deliver the final stance for his team. So let us maintain the spirit of respectful discourse, and remember students, it's not about defeating your opponent, it's about defeating weak reasoning. I now invite Mrs. Komaljani teacher to introduce us to the judges and the parameters of judging.
Our judging panel includes Mrs. Vandana Menon teacher and Mrs. Kalpana Ved teacher. The judges would assess each speaker based on the following parameters: content, argument and rebuttal, appropriateness of language, delivery, demeanor, poise and stance. Their experience and insight will help us understand not just who spoke best, but who spoke with thought, clarity and conviction. Now, I request the moderator and the timekeeper to take their places and the first speaker from Team Academica to present their views.
Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of mind to think. Honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear friends, I stand before you to strongly support the motion that academics should take precedence as they form the foundation of our future. Academics form the foundation of our future. They equip us with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and the adaptability needed for careers. Without education, even the greatest athlete may find it difficult to plan their life beyond the game. Let me share some facts with you. According to UNESCO, every additional year of schooling increases a person's income by an average of 10%. In India, a survey by the Ministry of Education found that 85% of high-paying jobs require strong academic qualifications. On the other hand, only about 0.02% of students become professional athletes capable of earning a stable living from sports. These numbers clearly show that academics provide security and opportunities to the majority. Sports may bring medals, but academics builds nations. Moreover, not all students can be professional athletes, but every student can benefit from academic learning to secure a stable and meaningful future. Sports are valuable for health, teamwork and discipline, but they must support academics and not replace them. A school's main role is to prepare students for life, and that preparation begins in the classroom. The playground may give you a trophy, but the classroom gives you the tools to win in life. The aim of education is knowledge, not of facts, but of values. Thank you.
Today, we are here to oppose the motion. I think while education is important, it should not be given precedence over real life skills that are the foundations of careers and responsible citizenship. If education alone made a nation great, then our classrooms would lift the World Cup and the toppers would be our national heroes. Honorable judges, teachers and my dear friends, they say education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. But I believe that while books do open those doors, it is sports that teaches us how to walk through them with courage, discipline and resilience. Sports is not just about chasing a ball or crossing the finish line, it is about chasing excellence. When we fall, we learn to rise. When we lose, we learn to fight back. A textbook can teach you about Newton's laws, but the football field teaches you about the laws of life, to never give up, and that is the ultimate education. For instance, take MS Dhoni, the former captain of the Indian cricket team. When the whole world doubted a small town boy from Ranchi, MS Dhoni proved that determination and discipline can take you from the railway ticket counter to the World Cup podium. His story alone is the living proof that sports creates warriors out of ordinary people. Did you know that sports also shatters stereotypes? They once said that the field of sports does not promote women as much as men. But look at Mary Kom, PV Sindhu, Serena Williams, women who turned arena into history books. Sports does not see gender, race or class. It only respects talent, effort and heart. Sports is not just about winning medals, it's about building character. It teaches teamwork, resilience, humility in victory and dignity in defeat. And let me leave you with a question. When life throws its toughest challenges at you, what truly carries you forward? Is it the formulas you memorize or the strength you build rising up every time you fell? Dear friends, education may prepare you to make a living, but sports prepares you to live a life worth remembering. And that is why I stand before you with pride to say sports are not just hobbies, they are a way of life. Thank you.
Good morning, respected headmistress, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, we are debating whether sports or academics should take precedence. I firmly believe that academics should precede sports because academics provides a foundation for future opportunities and equips individuals with essential life skills and contributes to personal and professional growth. Let me tell you some key benefits about academics. Academics provides a foundation for career. As per the proverb, knowledge is power. Academics provides with knowledge and skills which are essential for career advancement. According to OECD statistics and various evidences, having higher academic qualifications leads to better job opportunities and higher earnings. Academics drives innovation. Academics help build creativity and problem-solving skills, which develop new ideas and innovations. It also helps in developing new innovative solutions, which benefit the society. Academics cultivates informed citizenship. Through education, citizens learn about their rights and responsibilities, and it also enables them to make proper decisions. Education is the most powerful tool. Therefore, it is described as the most powerful weapon which can be used to change the world. Academics teaches you transferable skills. Through academics, we can learn various skills like time management, problem-solving skills, cognitive thinking skills, etc. These skills are transferable, meaning they can be useful in various aspects of life. Academics also promotes personal growth. Through education, our self-confidence and self-esteem improves, and which leads to personal growth and fulfillment. Therefore, education is very important for the overall development of an individual. Hence, greater emphasis should be put on education rather than academics. Thank you.
Respect indulgence and my dear friends. In the words of Brendan said, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. In today's world, we often get the question which matters more, academics or sports. Many will quickly say academics, but I stand here to argue that sports are not only equally important, but for many they may be more important for a truly successful life. Academics teach us how to make a living, but sports teach us how to live. They shape our health, our discipline, our character in ways no classroom can match. Firstly, health is the foundation of all achievements. The World Health Organization, WHO, warns that physical inactivity is the fourth leading cause of death worldwide. What's the point of earning job rates if our health are too weak? Sports keep us active, fit and mentally sharp. Secondly, sports builds life skills. Nelson Mandela once said that sports have the power to change the world. Its power to inspire. On the field we learn teamwork, leadership, time management, etc. Thirdly, sports create real opportunities. Do you know that global sports industry is worth over $620 billion? Careers in sports are coaching, sports medicine, event management and are growing rapidly. For many, a medal of championship brings not only personal pride but also nation's pride. Academics feeds our mind, but sports strengthens our body and spirit. Without one, the other is incomplete. If you wanted well-rounded, capable citizen, sports must stand alongside, if not slightly. Some will argue that the academic secures stability. True, but without health and ability to handle pressure, even the world's best degree is useless. In
In fact, the Harvard study finds that the students who are engaged in regular sports score up to 40% higher. Thank you.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my worthy opponents. As the Sanskrit slogan says, Vidya Bhina Pashuni. Without knowledge, man is merely an animal. Sports may strengthen the body, but academics is the core of humanity itself. And humanity is far greater than any other game on earth. I stand for the motion that academics should take precedence over sports. Every technological advancement, from Chandrayaan 3 to the smartphone, is the result of academic research, not the sport. Nobel Prize winners have changed the world for the better. For example, the discovery of insulin has saved countless lives. No sports achievement can compare. Did you know 85% of the jobs required worldwide require academic qualifications? Basic academic knowledge is why you are able to understand me and why I am able to communicate in this medium. Knowledge is the foundation of every game, every law, and without it, no weapon, no match could ever exist. Academics bring foundations for careers, ensuring financial security and professional growth. Academics drive national development, literacy, research, technology, all stem from it. A medal shines for a day, but knowledge shines forever, throughout your life. This is why academics should take precedence over sport or tourism. Thank you.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I not only speak from my mind, but from my heart. I resemble every child who has been told that marks are everything. I speak for the ones whose dreams are not written in a book by a pen, but are drawn in chalk on the playground. Yes, I believe with all my heart that sports should be given precedence over academics in school education. You see, we are told from the beginning that study hard, get good marks, and become something. But what if someone was born to run? What if someone was born to kick a ball or swim like a fish? Why should that dream be always set it to scoring 95%? You see, sports teachers want more textbook than ever. They teach us how to fall and rise again. They teach us team spirit and the attitude of never giving up, then come what may. They also teach us to use with grace and win with humility. The central government also reserves 5% quota for sports persons in banks, PSUs, defense, etc. Even the best of the best IIT Chennai and IIT Indore reserve 2% of their seats under SEA, that is Sports Excellence Admissions. If these institutions are opening their doors for athletes, then shouldn't we be opening our hearts? Studies have shown that students who play sports do usually better in academics because they are mentally stronger, healthier, and more focused. Sports release happy chemicals such as endorphins which boost the mood of the students. Today, our nation is carried forward by our sportsmen with great speed. Our nation does not need only doctors, engineers, and lawyers, but it needs more passionate and courageous people who will carry our nation forward. They are making us prouder. So today I ask, will we keep letting our talents die in silence because they didn't come up with a pen in hand? Or will finally say that, yes, your dreams matter too. Let every child feel that he can aim for a goal and not just grades. Let every field be as full as classroom, and let every trophy be as treasured as report cards. Thank you.
Good morning, teachers, respected judges, and my dear friends. Today, I strongly support the motion that academics should be emphasized rather than sports. Academics is very important in all aspects. Academics include our overall education and various opportunities which nurture our social and mental development. Through education, one can not only benefit himself but also to the whole nation. Education is very crucial in children's life as it builds their mind strong and helps them become better citizens of the nation. According to the PIC report, there has been 24.8% new students across 14.72 schools. This itself shows that academics is the more prioritized. Academics is no less than a door of various opportunities. It helps our mind to think scientifically and builds analytical thinking. Through education, one can benefit not only to the society but also himself. Education is very necessary as it secures careers and also financial security. With sports, there are many drawbacks associated with them. For example, unsure success, biased approach towards other players, and physical injuries are some of the noted. Individuals opting for sports are mainly disqualified due to these reasons. From technological advancement to groundbreaking discoveries, education has been a cornerstone. The chance of being successful in the field of sports is comparatively low. The field of sports has limited career opportunities, but education has a lot of more career opportunities. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that education is more safer on other side rather than sports, as it's wholly on the doubt of how much we prepare for ourselves. Education must be prioritized. Thank you.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers, and my dear friends. Today, I am going to talk on a topic which is overlooked by all as a career option. It is sports. Sports are not just a way to pass time, but the very foundation of health, discipline, and success. Today, I strongly believe that sports is a precedence over academics. Regular play keeps our body strong and healthy and boosts our immunity. Benefits of sports also reach the mind too. It improves concentration and reduces stress. Beyond personal growth, sports open new doors. With proper coaching, guidance, and infrastructure, sports helps to. With proper coaching, guidance, and infrastructure, students can grow into professional athletes, physiotherapists, sports analysis coaches, and even represent our country on a global level. Legends like PV Sindhu, Virat Kohli, even Chopra were once students like us who chose sports as their career, and look at where they are now. Statistically speaking, in India alone, childhood obesity has increased by 20% in the last decade. Due to this, India is in the top 5 countries with childhood obesity. Sports also help in countries' development. For example, IPL, Indian Premier League, alone contributes over 11,500 crores to India's GDP every year. Sports should now be given more attention than academics. Academics may sharpen the mind, but sports sharpen our mind as well as our body. Books teach us formulae, but sports gives us life lessons. You don't play for the crowd, you play for the country, said Mahendra Singh Dhoni. This is the power of sports. They not only build careers, but they build also character. Sports, that's why we should have sports in our life. It is a dream that must be lit. It is a desire that must be fueled. It is an idea that must be sparked. And sports are the spark that ignite this fire within us. Thank you.
The two teams will now be given time to prepare for the rebuttal round. The time limit is 2 minutes. The time is up. Now we invite each of the participants to seat at their places and proceed with the rebuttal.
Respected rival Aditya, if teamwork can be developed through group projects and discipline can be cultivated through rigorous education, then what unique values sports truly offer that academics cannot?
If a topper fails in an exam or gets less marks, his morale is reduced immediately. But this is not the case with a sportsman. He gets constant encouragement from his coach, so it does not matter much.
Respected formidable rival family, how will a nation progress in science and technology and economically without academics?
My worthy opponent Rhea, I think you haven't given attention to my speech. I already said that. I already given an example of IPL, which contributes over 11,500 crores to India's GDP every year. Other than IPL, there are also many examples of football at district level and state level and even at national level, which can help in economic development.
My worthy opponent Arav, you talk about MS Dhoni being successful, but the chance of success is won in a
say?
Yes, Dhoni is truly one in a million. But that's exactly the beauty of sports. If every one of us could become Dhoni, then what's the point? Where is the inspiration you get? What about the hard work, the sacrifices you need to put in? You say that not all sports players reach at the topmost level. But I ask, isn't that the case in every field? Not every student that excels in academics becomes an Einstein or a C.V. Raman. Even reaching at the topmost level, the journey that you go through, the discipline that you put in is all worth it.
Respected opponent Ritvik, as you mentioned earlier, there is a large scope for sports. Well, what's the surety of getting success in it?
Success in sports may not be sure, but sports always give benefits. They make us strong, disciplined, healthy, even if someone does not become famous, but they can get a chance as a success in coach, trainer, etc. So sports always give some kind of success.
Well-matched opponent Aarya. According to your views, if academics are truly the life's foundations, then why do we celebrate sports persons as national heroes and role models, but never exam board toppers with the same passion? Shouldn't society naturally glorify academics if it really took precedence?
Sport persons are celebrated because their achievements are loud, visible and instantly emotional. But on the other hand, academics work silently, shaping the very backbone of the society. A nation cannot run on medals, but thrives on innovation, leadership and technology. Celebrating athletes more than toppers reflects the attraction of the society towards spectacles more than the true drivers of the progress. Sports may be the glory of sport. The glory of sports is limited and temporary. On the other hand, the power of academics is permanent and benefits every individual.
Aditya. If academics prepares the mind and sports prepares the body, why should we ignore one half of overall development?
Physical fitness can be obtained even by proper diet. In this regard, sports does not affect much of physical health. On the other hand, academics is much important as it forms the basic structure of financial security and career longevity in terms of career individual.
My honorable opponent Yana, if academics impart humanity, then how do they impart sportsman spirit?
My worthy opponent Aditya, it was never mentioned that academics do not impart sportsmanship. There are various other methods to derive sportsmanship. For example, group projects, debates, civic studies, which allow us to distinguish from right from wrong, which is the basis of morality and help on the development of the overall being of the human.
My worthy opponent Rhea, you said that academics provide the foundation of future and individual with essential life skills. Do you mean that one cannot do the same through sports?
Sports does teach you various skills, but academics teaches you various skills like time management skills and various things like that, which are essential for the growth of an individual. That's why.
Okay, with this we have come to the end. Now I request the judges to finalize their results. Okay, by this time I call upon our teacher, Mrs. Vidyalaya, to propose the vote of time.
Good morning, everyone. What a powerful exchange of ideas we have witnessed today. Each participant displayed the courage to speak, the clarity to argue, and the grace to listen. Our heartfelt thanks to go to our esteemed judges, Mrs. Vandana Menon and Mrs. Kalpana Wade. Thank you, teachers, and
it is their insightful observations and guidance which will result in today's result. We also express our gratitude to our headmistress, Madam Smita Bivalkar, our deputy headmistress, Mrs. Yamini Dalvi, and our supervisor, Mrs. Vasundhara Pandey, for making this event a grand success. To Team Academica and Team Sportiva, you are both winners. Whether grounded in wisdom of books or in the spirit of the game, you fought with conviction and pride. Our sincere thank you to our teachers, non-teaching staff, and our wonderful audience whose encouragement made this event meaningful. Students, let us carry forward today's lesson that true education is not a choice between the classroom and the playground, but a harmony of both. As the ancient wisdom says, mens sana in corpore sano, a healthy mind with a healthy body. When knowledge sharpens the mind and sports strengthens the body, we shape not just achievers, but complete human beings. And now, we invite the judges to share their reflections. Over to you, Mrs. Vandana Menon and Mrs. Kalpana Will. Thank you.
Now, I request one of the members from each of the teams to come and consolidate their points and present their answers. Alright?
Sports may give us merits, but academics gives us the future. A trophy may shine for a moment, but knowledge lies a lifetime. The facts are clear. Strong academics opens doors to opportunity. Knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of success. And that is why academics should be given precedence in schools. Thank you.
Academics should not take precedence over sports, for it is sports that teaches us courage, discipline, teamwork, leadership, qualities that a textbook can't teach alone, yet are indispensable for successful careers and responsible citizens. Education may teach you how to make a living, but sports teach you how to live with courage, dignity, and resilience. Sports help you make a better character in your life, and that is why they should be given more attention than academics. Thank you.
A very good day to each and every one of you present here. It was a very interesting round of exchange of arguments. Sports versus academics, what should take precedence? This debate has placed before us one of the most meaningful questions in education today. Academics sharpen the mind and the intellect, there is no doubt about it. Education also prepares us to face the challenges of the future, whereas sports activities instill resilience, team spirit, the planning of strategies, as well as the will to rise after every fall. That is to accept defeat also very gracefully. Together, education and sports, they are not one-track journeys, but they are different journeys leading to the same destination, different paths. Today, we've heard voices expressing that education is the key to progress and knowledge. Whereas the other side was arguing that the sports grounds are training grounds for courage, fair play, perseverance, dedication. And this makes us understand that both are complementary to each other. They are not each other's rivals. We need both, a good balance, a healthy balance of both of these. As judges, I think I and Vandana Menon teacher will want to appreciate the clarity of thought and the confidence with which this thought process has been presented, giving relevant and very strong examples. And the real victory of each of the participants here lies in presenting their own arguments with good conviction and not being bothered about criticism or whatever will be commented, after they present their convictions with good confidence. Debates like this remind us that life's strength comes from harmony of both body and mind. If only one develops, the other cannot lag behind. As the Dhyan teacher already said, a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. We need a balanced development of both to grow up as very healthy individuals. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all, said Aristotle. May we carry forward not just the knowledge of strength alone, but the balance of both to build a life of wisdom, good health, and purpose. Thank you. A very good morning to all of you all. The topic for today's debate was sports versus academics. What should take precedence? I think Kalpana, my teacher, has aptly described it when she said, both have the same destination. In the end, it is the choice of the student which path he wants to take. So, my views on today's debate was that each student who either spoke for or against was able to place his or her argument with great deal of clarity. They were well prepared, they spoke well, so it was not an argument, but it was placing their views in front of their opponents. So what we have witnessed today has stressed that both academics and sports have got their own place, and therefore for success, which path the student will take rests in the hands of the student. The work of the schools is to give equal opportunity to students to decide which path they want to take in their future and on which skills they want to work more. So there is no fixed answer to what is more important, academics or sports. Both have equal importance. As a teacher, I congratulate each of the participants. They have done a fabulous job in coming over here and placing their views for or against on the given topic. Students, keep on participating in events like this. These opportunities help you to pave way for your future. Thank you very much. Distinguished judges, respected teachers, students, and all our enthusiastic participants. After a spirited showcase of intellect and logic, we are finally here to announce the much-awaited results of our inter-house debate competition. First, let us congratulate each team for their sharp arguments and commendable points. Whether you stood for or against the motion, each of you contributed to making this debate competition a resounding success. Now, without much ado, let us move on to the results. Let me tell you that the competition was very tough and the runner-up team is losing out with a very small margin. So the best debating team is Team Academica. We also congratulate the runner-up team for their articulation and impactful delivery of content. Besides the best team, we have one more prize that goes to the best speaker who stood out, turned the tide of the debate with critical thinking, swift analysis, and a very commanding presence. And the best speaker is Miss Aarya from 10th B. Congratulations to all the participants. We thank our judges for their time and thoughtful evaluation. We also thank the audience and the spectators who have been very cooperative. Children, let this be the beginning of many more triumphs that lie ahead. Remember that
All those who are good orators have begun from where you are today. So we wish you all the luck. Let this be the beginning of many victories that are lying ahead. Thank you.